G'day everyone, Ziggy here, and today I will delve into two critical aspects of international business strategy: the benefits and challenges of joint ventures as an entry mode into new overseas markets, and how identifying threats in a SWOT analysis can inform and shape a company's product strategy. Entering a new overseas market presents both opportunities and challenges. One strategic method companies often consider is forming a joint venture. A joint venture involves two or more parties pooling resources to achieve a specific goal, sharing the risks and rewards. The benefits of joint ventures would first include access to new markets. By utilising the local partners' current networks, consumers, and market enterprises, joint ventures may provide businesses with instant access to new markets. Sharing resources and expertise, both sides can profit from each other's money, skilled labour, and technology. Cost reductions, enhanced productivity, and even innovation may result from this partnership. Thirdly, sharing the financial and operational responsibilities reduces the burden on each party. This can be particularly advantageous when entering volatile or unfamiliar markets. And finally, some countries such as China or India, foreign companies are required by law to partner with local firms in order to operate. In these cases, joint ventures are not just beneficial, they are essential. However, despite these benefits, joint ventures also come with a set of challenges. One key challenge is cultural and operational differences. Differing corporate values, communication styles, and management approaches can lead to misunderstandings or conflict. Another issue is unequal contributions and benefits. If one party feels they're providing more capital, knowledge, or effort than the other, disputes over profit sharing and decision making can arise. Then there's complex decision making. Shared control often leads to slower decisions which can affect responsiveness and agility in fast-moving markets. Finally, there's the potential for conflict. Shifts in the market, changes in leadership, or diverging strategic goals can strain the relationship and impact the venture's long-term success. Now let's talk about stakeholders involved in the joint venture supply chain. At the core are the joint venture partners themselves. These are companies who share ownership, control, and profits. Then we have the employees who may be drawn from both organisations. This can require alignment in HR practices and efforts to merge different corporate cultures. Suppliers and distributors are also critical. Existing contracts and logistics networks may need to be restructured or integrated, impacting the flow of goods and services. Consumers are another vital group. Their satisfaction with the joint venture's products or services directly influences its success. If we were to consider a Western technology firm entering the Chinese market through a joint venture with a local company, the Western firm brings advanced technology, while the Chinese partner offers market knowledge and regulatory navigation. Together, they can develop products tailored to local preferences, leveraging shared resources and mitigating risks associated with market entry. As Marino & Co. explores international expansion, specifically into highly competitive markets such as Japan, developing a product strategy informed by the company's SWOT analysis is vital. Today we will focus on the threats identified and explain how each can directly shape an effective product strategy that ensures competitiveness, resilience, and relevance in a dynamic global environment. Threat 1. Strong competition. Japan's apparel market is already saturated with globally recognised and culturally integrated brands. Companies such as Icebreaker and Uniqlo have built solid reputations by delivering high-quality woolen garments and premium luxury clothing. These competitors not only have the advantage of established brand loyalty, but also possess deep insights into Japanese consumer preferences and retail culture. For Marino & Co., this level of competition poses a significant challenge. A product strategy must therefore emphasise clear difference. Rather than attempting to compete on price or volume, Marino & Co. should lead into its unique strengths: sustainable sourcing of premium Australian wool, ethical production practices, and versatile designs. By building a narrative around authenticity, eco-consciousness, and premium quality, the brand can target environmentally aware and fashion-savvy consumers looking for alternatives to mass-market labels. Another critical threat is economic sensitivity. In periods of financial instability or downturn, consumers typically reduce spending on luxury or non-essential goods. Woolen garments, especially at a premium price point, may be deprioritised in favour of cheaper or more multifunctional clothing. To mitigate this, Merino & Co. should consider introducing a tiered product range within its strategy. While maintaining a flagship premium line that reflects the brand's heritage, a complementary, more affordable collection, possibly made from wool blend fabrics or designed with lighter materials for trans-seasonal wear, could help capture a broader market. This not only increases price accessibility but also builds resilience against changes in consumer spending. It also opens the door to collaborations with local designers or department stores to enhance cultural resonance without compromising brand identity. A third threat arises from the complexities of international shipping and logistics, particularly in reaching Japan. Events like COVID-19 have exposed how vulnerable global supply chains are to disruptions. Long delivery times, port delays, or unexpected costs, especially during peak shopping seasons such as Golden Week or the New Year, can discourage Japanese customers from reordering if their expectations for reliability and service are not met. Addressing this in the product strategy requires investment in supply chain resilience and localization. Merino & Co. could consider warehousing stock in strategic hubs within Japan or Southeast Asia to reduce delivery windows and respond faster to demand surges. In addition, adopting inventory tracking technology and improving logistics partnerships would ensure smoother operations. Offering clear, trackable shipping and a seamless returns policy could also help build consumer trust and brand credibility in a market where efficiency and reliability are highly valued. Integrating all three of these threat categories into a cohesive product strategy enables Merino & Co. to move from a reactive problem solving to proactive market positioning. Product differentiation combats direct competition by appealing to consumer values and authenticity rather than just price or brand image. Economic tiering allows flexibility across consumer segments while reducing vulnerability to downturns. And logistics investment strengthens the consumer experience and safeguards the brand's reputation in a highly service-orientated retail environment like Japan. To ensure the strategy is working, Merino & Co. must implement strong performance tracking mechanisms across both product and operational areas. Key measurements could include sales and revenue metrics. It's important to monitor growth across product lines, particularly comparing premium and mid-range offerings. This helps assess how well the pricing strategy is performing under varying economic conditions, giving insight into consumer behaviour and price sensitivity. Market penetration and share. Measuring how deeply the brand is reaching its target demographic in Japan. This includes analysing the percentage of market engagement relative to key competitors, using both retail sales and digital analytics from online platforms. This gives a clear picture of the company's standing in the competitive landscape. And lastly, consumer feedback and satisfaction. Tracking customer reviews, social media sentiment, and return rates provides valuable insight into meeting consumer expectations. This feedback loop helps evaluate the effectiveness of the logistics, product quality, and overall brand experience. Suppose Merino & Co. launches its new collection in Japan with two lines, a high-end traceable wool capsule collection and a more affordable merino basic line. They partner with a local e-commerce platform and warehouse inventory regionally to ensure fast delivery. After a couple of months, the company finds that while the luxury line performs well in cities, the basic line outpaces it in regional areas. Delivery times dropped and customer reviews highlight the ease of ordering and product comfort. This kind of performance feedback validates the integrated product and supply strategy and helps refine investment. In summary, the threats found in Merino & Co.'s SWOT analysis are strategic indicators that smart, flexible decision-making rather than merely being external hazards. Economic unpredictability requires broad products, strong rivals need distinctive positioning, and supply chain weakness demand response and resilience. Merino & Co. can effectively move from a domestic leader to a reputable international brand in areas like Japan by integrating these insights into a dynamic product plan and regularly assessing its results. Thank you.